Okay, Eric here with E&J Productions 96 and Spectrum Light Shows. I'm going to give you a tutorial on finger rolls, basically most of them from the easy ones like this to like the advanced ones where you go the finger tunnels I'm going to teach you, and the finger circles, which are relatively easy once you figure out how to do them. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so the basic finger wave that most people should learn but when they start gloving is a palms up finger wave. And basically, I'm going to teach you two versions. They're basically the same thing. The big finger wave, which I think are the easier ones, and the separated finger wave. So, big, separated. So, for the big one, all you do really is open one at a time, and then right when you're finished with the last finger, that's when you start closing this side. So basically you close it with the same side you started from. It also helps if you want to turn your hands. It makes it like easier sometimes to close it, and it looks nicer. But yeah. Now for the separated one, instead of leaving all of them open until you finish the last one, you close it almost immediately after you open it. So, and you just open them all, but try and keep it nice and tight. That way, like that. So that's all there is for the palms up finger roll. Okay, now here is the palms down finger roll wave, which is relatively easier. Well, not easier, I would say maybe a little bit harder than the palms up, but the same basic thing. You just open one at a time and then close it. But you don't really want to make like a big palms down finger wave, so you want to keep it basically separated. So open one as you're closing it, and then that's pretty easy. So yeah, if you want to learn how to transition these into these, those are relatively easy too. So basically just do this. When you finish, kind of just bring this hand, turn it down like this, then basically just flip both hands and just make them follow each other. So yeah, that way it looks nice and clean. I want to turn it a little bit. Okay, so that's all for the palms down finger wave. Here's the last of the basic finger waves, is just a closed finger wave. So it's basically like this, but except closed. So what you want to do this, yeah, I can do pretty good up, but not the best down. So yeah, so what you want to do is get this hand. When you first start, you want to be able to push easily, like make this hand go limp and push against the other hand. Just push it like one at a time. When you're like this over here, that's when you make this hand go limp and you push back. Push forward, backwards. Small. Big. I don't really like the way it looks big because when you have the lights, it just looks really separated. Okay, so that's it. Now we're going to go into some more advanced finger waves. So for a more advanced finger wave, such like these, or not really advanced, some tricks you could do with this, like such as go like this, and just kind of stop this hand. Once this hand closes, you just go scoop under, finish this one, scoop under. And you can do the same thing. You can go like this, Then you can just go with this, bring it all the way over here, and finish that side. So basically when you do that, what you want to do is just open one hand, do that, finish opening it, go under. When this hand closes, you just go under. That way you can finish it. That, finish, go under, finish. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Also, when you do the palms down, basically you just do the same basic thing, except you just go like this. This is people call it the reverse finger wave. Palms down, because you just basically, instead of going like this, move this hand like that, and just open it one at a time. This one is a little bit complicated. It took me a little while to learn. Reverse it again. It's pretty cool when you get this together. Then you do a switch. There you go. You can just go like this. And probably one of the easiest finger waves is when you're going from a close-handed, go like this, separated, so one is like palm down, palm up, and you just got that. Kind of looks like a worm. Just flip it like that. Just go like this. That. Flip it again. That. So you can just go like this. If you want, this is pretty cool when you go like this. You can go like that too. That's also a close-handed finger wave. Same basic rules for the close-handed. Make this hand go slack, and then you just press down, press up and down. You can just go like this, that, this, and you can go. Also, if you could do this with the reverse finger waves and you can make it go fast, it's a pretty cool effect when you get everything fast enough. So those are the basic finger waves and tricks you can do to transition into them. So yeah. So next I'm going to teach you how to do how to tunnel, or whip it, or whatever you want to call it. It's all the same thing to me. Okay, to tunnel, all you basically need to do is be able to just go like this. That's all you have to do. Be able to whip it out. That's why sometimes they call it whip it, and just close it again. Open it as like you're throwing the finger wave at somebody, like that. So once you do that, you just want to bring the other hand and do the same thing. And then it looks nice. I like the big ones. Like, you can do this with like the tiger paw finger tunneling. It looks nice. But I don't just be half-assed with it and just like make it tiny, because that doesn't look nice, because you're just... I like to keep my hands fully bent back like this, try and make it as close to 90 degree, and make it nice and big. So just whip out, take this hand over this hand, whip it out again, nice and tight. To reverse it, just do the opposite. Just imagine like you're pulling it in, just pulling it in, throwing out, pull in. Cool thing you can do. I do it sometimes in my light shows. When you go like this, like do that, pop it, like stop it, and just go. Just do that. Or you can go this, like make that one slow down, then throw it back in. Same thing with this hand. You're basically just making like an 8 infinity sign. So just so that's all for tunneling. So hope that helped. The last trick of what I'm going to be doing is showing you the circle wave thing. I don't know what it's called. That's what I hear most people call it. That's pretty easy. So yeah, all you really have to do, just put one hand over, like I start with my right hand, so put your right hand over your left. This is your left, right here. So put your right over left. What you want to do is basically just like this, just do that with your right hand. You're like that, so just like start here and go as far as you can. Start at the bottom of the circle. Basically doing a tunnel is essentially what you're doing. So that, then you just go like this. So that, then you're just finishing off the circle with your other hand. So flip it, then flip this hand, flip it again. That way it's just a continuous thing. It looks cool. Most glovers like to use these. It's just nice and fluid. It goes great with your liquid moves. Then you can also turn that into a tunneling move. So basically this is everything I've taught so far. Palms up, finger wave, palms down, transitioning, close finger wave, like palms up, palms down, finger waves, reverse. And oh yeah, an easy way to do the circle wave, you're doing your palms down, just like reverse it, and then you're already basically at the bottom of your wave, and you can just do that. So yeah, stick around, probably gonna do more tutorials. This was kind of a long video, but yeah, so just try and subscribe to E&J Productions, or I'll put another annotation to Spectrum Light Shows is our new channel, because E&J Productions we've mostly just been putting out a bunch of light show videos, so we want to get back to like our old stuff. So our Spectrum Light Shows is our team, and that's just gonna be all light shows, and I'll try and put some tutorials up on there too. So later.